Check your change, people. 90% silver is showing up in change. There's probably reasons for that, why that is happening. I'm going to explain that in this video. I'm also going to dive into what's going on with the coin shop with silver quarters now. I'll get into that. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are currently sitting at 4,540 of us in the shop now. Thank you all who have just subscribed. Thank you for the ones who have subscribed in the past and been with me since almost day one. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you all for the good comments. Keep the comments coming. Let's just get into the video right now. I'm seeing more and more people commenting or emailing me about finding 90% silver in their change. And I did the video a little bit about this morning, but I want to dive more into that. What I believe what's going on out there. Look, people are hard up for money. And what they're doing is they're taking their change they have in their jugs or their safes or wherever they keep their loose change in from over the years and just rolling it up and taking it back to the bank and not paying any attention to it, maybe because they don't know they have silver in their coinage. This could be years of stacking, folks. I mean, people stack change, not really calling it stacking, but people save up change, and people are hard up right now. The credit cards are maxed out. We got Christmas coming around the corner, and they're taking it to the bank, and it's getting out there in circulation once again. Look, I urge anybody out there listening to this video, if you know somebody that is a cashier, train them now, please, because that even if you pay that person that you know, family member, friends, whatever the case may be, you know them, and if you can pay them, little under spot or a little over spot for that silver dime, that silver quarter, that $50, whatever the case may be, they will save it for you. They may even save it to you without any money back. But even if you get it for a little bit less than melt or at melt, and they're looking for you, that is a win-win situation. That way, it's not going into someone else's hands that has silver. You can get it at spot that way. Look, if you're into coin roll hunting, I had a comment this morning on a video. Pennies, copper pennies. We all know people are searching for copper pennies. Go to the bank and see if they have any customer rolls that brought in the last couple of days. Those are probably the ones you want right now because of the season going on. Get some nickel rolls. Get $50 rolls. You never know what's going to be in these rolls. You might not find anything out there. But, you can always take it back to another bank. I always say use one bank to pull from. Use another branch if you have to travel a little bit or you have another bank account close by. Dump the junk at another bank. Or if you have a coin counter at your bank, dump it at that bank where there's no fee, deposit money back in your account, and go back to the other bank and pull from that bank. Use one bank to pull from, use another bank to dump the junk. Seriously, I mean, it's getting cold out there. It's even cold here in Florida as I'm recording this video. These are the days where we don't have much to do. You're home watching TV, go through some nickel rolls, go through some penny rolls, go through some $50 rolls if you're able to do it. And you know what? You're not losing anything, by doing that because you can dump it at another bank. It's not like you're stacking, junk pennies or, common date quarters or dimes, nickels, $50. We found today at the shop one silver quarter in a row. We threw it, we added it to our inventory. But on the quarter note, going into the quarters at the shop, folks, we're getting low, okay? We're not completely out. We probably have about $175 to $180 face left at the shop. Dimes, we got a little bit of dimes left. $50, we got, a good supply of $50 right now. There are people who are selling. Now, let me warn about this one. I always say Christmas time is for the kids. Don't keep up with the neighbors or keep up trying to impress your friends or the older people in your lives for Christmas gifts to give up silver. If you got to do it for the kids, fine. Do it for the kids. But when it comes to people, more so 30s, 40s, giving up silver, trying to impress your friends and your family, I can't give you guys this financial advice, but I'm not doing that. If it's the kids involved, that's one thing. But really, what's going to happen at the first of the year when these credit bills do hit, or emergency happens and you gave up and you gave this person this cheap Chinese junk for the Christmas season, and it breaks in 6 months. Sometimes it's just better to say, come over for a nice meal, and even if you're going to do 2 or 3 different meals this year, that's cheaper than handing out all these $50, $100 gifts to everybody in their family. Or maybe combine the money this year and do something with the whole family can have fun with. It's just an idea, folks. I'm seeing that in the comments. People saying it was coin shop in Washington State been busy, but there's a lot of selling going on there. Yeah, we are seeing the same. We're not seeing a lot of selling. We are seeing some selling out there. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat that at all. But we are seeing a lot of buying also. We're just about out of, I talked about yesterday's video, the Canadian Royal Mint silver bars. We got 5 left. All right, we have 5 left. We probably not going to get any more into next Friday. The trucks, we got the confirmation on the bullion dealer today. He says, there's no way I'm going to be able to get those 3 boxes on Tuesday's drop for you. Hey, okay, fine. No, it's not a big deal. Yeah, shops are selling. People are selling to us as well. But I can say for the shop that I work for, there is more buying right now than there is selling. So take that as you wish. Let me know your inventory levels at your local coin shops, folks. I love to hear those stories. Some people say there's enough there. Some people are saying there's not a lot there. Somebody did put a comment in a video, and I forgot, I know what state it is. It's Virginia. There's a coin show coming up on the 20th of December. If you live in Virginia or close to Virginia, Google local coin shows and see if that coin show is in your driving distance. Always check, your local coin shows. If they're not too far away, it's a good place to pick up some silver, sometimes at reasonable prices as well. I had another viewer email me today. This person got some silver dimes on eBay. He got a great price on the dimes. Another good source for 90% silver is on eBay. As you guys know, that's where I normally buy most of my 90% from, and 40%. I'm going to tell you, I don't buy a lot. I've said this before. I don't buy a lot from the coin shop that I work for. We're just a little too high. All right? Most of the online bullion dealers on 90% are cheaper than what we are selling it for. But we're paying a higher price than most people. And there was another comment saying, how can coin shops buy it for, sell it for melt? Well, those coin shops are probably buying it below melt. And a little bit below melt, they're probably buying it for 19, 20 times face and selling it for 22 times face. That's how they're selling it for. They're buying it too low. And people are in need right now, and they're saying, okay, they're going to give it up. Shop around when you're buying for one. Not a good place to get stuff is online bullion deals. I urge everybody out there, even if you're not buying from the online bullion deals, I can't come on here every single time there's a flash sale at this bullion company, because sometimes it's only a couple hours long. The best way to get notified of a flash sale or a spot deal, Go on to every single online bullion dealer. Sign up for their emails. Sign up for their texts. You will get that information through your text or your email. Some people may not want to give the bullion company. They don't call you, okay? They just don't call you. It just goes right to your phone. It's a mass text. They send it out to everybody who's on the list. I look at them all. Every time I get an email or I get a text from these online bullion companies, I'm looking at what they have to offer. Don't mean you're going to go out there, run to buy this and buy this. There's a lot of these fancy coins out there, they're uplifted and, they're like, the face of it is like up above the coin itself, or they have little jewels in these coins. I'm not into that type of stuff. I can't recommend that. I'm not buying it. I look at all these different types of different shapes of coins and stuff like that. It's good for a collector if you're a collector, if that's something you want. But I'm more of the bartering situation right now. I am stacking the 90% and 40% silver. Mostly, that's all I'm really looking at right now is those type of deals. If you guys need help finding deals, or you have questions, you think that the price is too high, or maybe you're not quite sure if you should pay that much for something, I'll let you know. And I will also let you know in the email. I wouldn't buy it myself. I'm going to be honest with you. That is the way I roll. It's not financial advice. Something, if you ask me personally, is this something you put your money into? I'm going to tell you yes or no. Me personally, I may not even like it. That's maybe the best reason why. And I'll let you know. I don't care for it. But I always say, buy a little bit of something that you like. Because at the end of the day, there will be somebody else out there in the market that likes what you like. It's okay to have some fancy stuff. But if you're just starting out stacking, start out small. Don't go in all in at once. Cost average your stack. I'm a totally believer of that, because if you're just starting now, wait until next year and see how fast that stack has grown. Patience is key, folks. I cannot stress that enough. Don't mean every time these online bullion companies email you, text you, don't mean you're going to buy at that every single time they send those messages out to you. It's all about getting what you want at the price you want, and I'm here to help you. So email me. I'll get back to you. I thank you all for watching. God bless you all. Merry Christmas. It's a little early for Merry Christmas. I'll be back tomorrow with more videos. Until then, Coin Shop Chris is out of here.